Welcome back to Comic Book Club. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing good. Hello, Rose. Hello, Rayla. Hello, Crypto AF. I wonder if that stands for as flunk. You know what I'm saying? Crypto as flunk. But anywho, how y'all doing? Hope you guys have had a great week. I've had an insane couple of weeks, man. I've been so busy. Holy crap, dude. I haven't had time to do anything really. It's been intense, man. Have you been busy, Fry? Probably not. I mean, what does he do? He just sits back there and does nothing. Well, I'm sure he's doing something. I just don't know what it is, right? Anywho, I hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. It's hump day, everybody. Let's get over this day and get on to the next day after we do a little bit of comicking. You don't mind.
Doochie, 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 doochie.
That's what Fry does, sucker.
You know what, man? That's messed up. That's messed up. I don't know why we got to show those old clips of craziness.
I think they're great.
It was the being locked down. It made me crazy. So
take a minute to read this comment.
Wait, what?
Take a minute.
Hey, happy International Talk Like a Pirate Day? Arr, matey! What are we talking about? And Butterscotch Pudding Day? Hello from Thursday. Wow, you're in Thursday already?
Dang, I just wanted to hear you try to talk like a pirate. Since last week everybody was talking about your accent.
I talked like a pirate really good. Right.
A little bit.
I did. I think I did. I don't know. But Butterscotch Pudding Day. Damn! I want me some of that butterscotch pudding.
Rayla says, by the way, I go back to college next week, so I probably won't get to pop in for a while.
Oh. So what? That's fantastic, Rayla. Heck yeah. Stay in there, girl. Get that degree and get paid. Oh, by the way, disclaimer, no financial suggestions or advice of any kind or anything. And our opinions don't matter because, it's our opinions.
I want to respond to this one, though, because this is probably the best comment that's ever been made. Rayla.
Fry!
All right. Get to reading comic books, buddy.
Wait a minute. That was your reply?
That was it.
Wow. Well, that was underwhelming, but at least it's Wednesday, everybody. We are halfway through the week. Oh, I'm so excited. I need this week. Well, I would like it to be over, but then it means the next week's going to start and then I'm going to be busy again. So actually, let's just enjoy this. How about that, y'all? Let's just enjoy this. So
I have been working on Fry Right, so I've been busy in production and all sorts of stuff. I haven't been able to pay attention, but Fry told me you guys were on tonight, and then I saw the live stream, and then I was like,
I think everyone can remember Jared's headset.
Sorry, but
I'm the butt of the joke, everybody. I'm the butt of the joke. Well, let me tell you something. We ain't joking around tonight. Tonight is very serious. Tonight, we're getting into some stuff. So I hope y'all are ready for this because this is going to be intense. Okay? So I'm reading an excerpt from American Eagle. I'm just making sure that I'm not wasting my breath. A modern patriotic superhero. We'll talk about what makes a great superhero, why fewer people than ever are reading superhero comics. I got some crazy freaking market data for y'all on that one. And whether or not you think superheroes are still important. And I got my own opinion on that too. I'll bet you money. Also, we will be giving away a digital collectible copy of American Eagle that we purchased and are giving to you. Just log into your dashboard and use the code AmericanHero. AmericanHero. I don't know how the tune goes. AmericanHero. So to enter, congrats to Nobody's Illusion who won the last comic book club giveaway. So congratulations, Nobody's. You're awesome. And you guys can check out the preview in the marketplace. There was a link in the description. So without further ado, let's get on to this comic and check it out. It is the first issue by Cornerstone Creative Studios. Fry, I'm trying to read the book. Could you? Thank you, thank you. I don't know tech issues, everybody.
You don't know how to click that on the bottom.
Well,
It's like you have one job to
it's
read. So two jobs: read and then click a little icon on the bottom of the screen. But you're gonna
I'm
call me
hurt.
out like yeah, no, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hurt.
get it, I get it.
Thank you to our tech lord who makes everything run so smooth and perfect. I will now continue to read. All right, here we go. First issue, Cornerstone Creative Studios, American Eagle. Now, this is a preview, everybody, so we're only going to get 6 pages in. This is what they've allowed us to show to anybody so that you can kind of get into the story, get into the comic, and support a creator because that's what it's all about, y'all. So, American Eagle. Yeah, an American icon comes out of the self imposed retirement after becoming disillusioned with his country during the Vietnam War. We're not into the comics, so I can actually talk about that. My dad went to Vietnam, and you know, the people that did service, man, you guys are awesome, and everybody says it, but I hope I say it with sincerity. Thank you for what you do for this country. Um, that was intense. My dad told me how intense it was going over there, believing that you're fighting for your country and coming back and getting hated on. I mean, that was a hard time for people. However, I hope that you all know we can change that frequency and make the world a better place. You just got to be positive and happy and friendly, like your neighborhood Jared. All right. Credits written by Daniel Horowitz. Penciler is Javier Lugo. Inker is Jesse Hansen. Colorist is Mickey Clausen. And letterer is James Reed. Special thanks to the following for their help on the art side of things: Tom Rapka and Kevin Leverett. Edit assist, Alex Schnee and John Wilkie and Tom Rapka. Covered by Jerry Donato and Jesse Hansen. Variant covers by Jerry Donato, J. Travis Smith, Fabio Samoy, Rafael Langelos, and Andrea Lunatic, and JC Grande. And you go to Cornerstone Studios to get those variants. So be sure to check them out. I like this cover. I think it's a really, really cool cover. I really like the pencilings on the general. I think that's a general, anyways. It's nice that you can see that this is metal. Very cool. Good art. Great art. Great color. Digging it. All right. We with Cornerstone Creative Studios would like to thank you, and we hope you enjoy and let us know. Look at that, everybody. They're asking for feedback. So just remember, you can win a copy, and it's the full copy. It's not just the preview. So let's get started, though. I'll without further ado, the land of the brave, the home of the free, descended from immigrants and revolutionaries, we paved the way for a new tomorrow. But until nobler men could intervene, we'd be on the brink of a national furor. Saigon, Vietnam, January 1st, 1966. They sent me here as a symbol, but also as a soldier, to give our boys a fighting chance. Both abroad and at home. Queens, New York, March 20th, 2003. Now every soldier brings the war home. It's not just on our television, but in our attitudes and the looks on our faces. Today, in Daytona Falls, rioting has taken its toll where 8 rioters have been injured. We send our best wishes to those hurt in this instance. Bert On White, Eric Cross, Grant Matheson, Dikari Graham, Steve Aretti, Shane Donnelly, Marcus Durham, and Lawrence Gerald. There's no country but the war. We can't separate ourselves from how we act. Thunk. There goes the TV. Oh. We make so many of the same mistakes over and over again. A quagmire of tragedy for those who suffer most. Bring, bring. You just get done watching the news? Man, it seems like nothing ever changes. Listen, I know what you're going through. We're all going through it. But you need to be ready. It's just like fragments. All opinions. Do we even need to be involved there? You remember how bad it was? Yeah, I get it. But there's no one else. No matter what they do, we can make it better. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it some thought. Nothing, nothing. Just shadows of thought, pieces of order, arranged like impressionistic painting. Back in 66. Put the gun down, soldier. What? Who? What do you want? Your kind ain't wanted around here. Televising the war like it's a damn radio show. Listen to me, soldier. I'm not your enemy. In a sense, there is no enemy. We're just here to fight the good fight and then go home. The Saigon heat enveloped the minds of us all. Our boys were going crazy out here. Ooh, I don't know. All right. So, intense story of disillusionment. You know, it's hard to feel like a hero when you don't believe in the cause, I'll bet. You know what I mean? Like some some people can just take orders. NPCs, you know who you are. But I believe that as people receive orders, those with the PC intellect probably question whether or not those orders are warranted, whether or not they'll help their families. I mean, it would have been so intense. I have so much respect for anybody who's gone to war because I'm not even joking. I don't think I could handle it. That'd be so scary, you know? But if I was in war, right? if if I and sorry for those that are just listening, Urela just said, "Well, I'm hooked." Yeah, it builds up really good. Like it really, you want to go find out what's about to happen next. I mean, you barely get the hero introduced, and you see that things are super intense, and it's jumping back and forth between times. I kind of like because it's progressing the story, but also building, the backstory all at the same time. I like that. I don't know. It might be too much for people, though. I don't know. That's what I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it's too much for people to have that back and forth in the timeline? So we're in page 6, and we've already gone from 66 to 2003 and back to 66. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, or 'cause I think it's all right. I think it was good paced. I think it was good paced. Um, you know, this is a great snapshot of today. I I feel like, especially at the beginning, where it was showing all the chaos and everything, that reminded me of the summer of love. Man, that's exactly what it looked like. All that love and peace being shared throughout the billions of dollars of destruction. It was incredible. So, um, what does that stuff generate? Hate, ugh, mistrust, no trust. You know, I wonder if this frequency that's being pushed on us is what pushes us not to camaraderie with our neighbors. Or maybe it's population. Maybe it's just when you live in such a heavy, dense, populated area that you really don't know who your neighbor is. You don't sometimes you don't want to know who your neighbor is. I mean, that's definitely the case. But at the same time, you know, where less population, it seems like it's really good to know your neighbor because they're about the only person that's going to jump in and help you out if you need help. And I'm sorry, but we all need help. Like even the even the even the what are they? Alpha males need help from the pack. All right. What is your overall opinion about the story after reading this preview? I think it's dealing with an intense topic. Um, I like that it's kind of pushing into that. I like superhero stuff, but guys, check this out. This is so crazy. So, in the market, superhero comics account for about 4% of the market. That's insane when you think about it. Like I always thought superheroes were bigger. They're making all the movies, making all the money, but when it comes down to it, they're really not the comic book content being consumed. It's quite interesting. Romance, manga, like there's just so many. And answer me this, internet. Isn't manga superhero-ish oriented, kind of like sorta? I would like to know the answer to that question. I mean, not in the traditional like American comic book hero, like s- I guess perspective, but there's always this character that like levels up and gains all these powers and saves the girl and is super awesome and nice and humble, but like can devastate the whole place. That sounds like a hero to me personally. Just my own thought. That's what I think. What do you guys think? I don't know. What do you guys think? So, um, I did like the artwork. Actually, I really like the artwork. Jump to the art real fast, Brad, please. This last page actually is a great page to showcase the artwork that was done. And you know, I don't know. I can't go in anymore. But this panel right here is fantastic. Just everything that was done. You can tell that they really put some time into it. The coloring was done well. The inks were done well, and it's really coming off the page. The artwork looks fantastic. I really dig it. I really dig it. So that would be Javier Lugo, Jesse Hansen, and Mickey Clausen, and then going with the lettering, super super easy to follow, which I really enjoyed. I mean, it was so easy to follow that I was able to change my voice up a little bit to kind of show the differences in the in the lettering of where it was coming from. So it's really nice when that is clear and concise. I mean, l- I never understood how important lettering was. I didn't even know what lettering was when I first got into the comic book industry, but now, it really does make a difference of how that comic book page flows, the story and how everything goes. Because when the lettering is too bunched up or it's too chaotic and it's moving around too much, like I get lost in the story because I'm jumping ahead on accident and stuff like that. So really appreciate the artwork and the lettering and pencils, everything. It looks fantastic, guys. Like excellent job. Excellent job. Yeah. Cornerstone Studios tearing it up. And you guys can support them. You guys can go in and check them out in the marketplace. And I'm sure you can find them all over the place selling their comics. So please do so. Please do so. Please support your local indie comic book creators because they need us. And that way we can enjoy their comics. All right. So let's see. Um, oh, sorry. I just got to get with my notes. All right, let's talk about superheroes in general. They're popular in the movies and TVs, but why aren't superhero comics as popular? That's a great question. Does anybody got an opinion on that out there? I mean, because I don't know. I like superhero comics. I know that superhero comics were some newer superhero comics when I was younger. This is like when I was in my 20s came out, but I mean I can't say that I've seen any real new super. I mean they take and redo the old superheroes like gazillion times. Like the Batman movies. Like woohoo! Let's have another Batman. This time let's make him different. So I don't know. Again, does anybody have an opinion out there on why superheroes don't seem as popular as they used to? Let's see. What? And here's a question for y'all. What's the last superhero comic you bought? Fry, what's the last superhero comic you bought?
It was Look at the Screen, Jared, by Jared.
I am looking, but it's freaking small, dude. You see me squinting? Okay. By the way, I don't have access to the comic books anymore. That's why I listen to Crypto Comics and this book club, and I want to say thank you to you all. Well, you are welcome, Rose. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on and enjoying the read and enjoying the comics with us and being a part of this. So what was the last superhero comic you bought, Rose? Right. I asked you a question. You got an answer?
I'm trying to get through chat here, and you're just making this really
Man,
difficult.
come on, dude. Listen, everybody, please give Fry a hand. Okay. Now,
yeah.
all I want to know is the name, if you have one,
Of the last superhero comic I got
that you bought. And was it a year ago, like 5 years ago, like 20 years ago?
Yeah, I haven't actually bought a standard superhero comic in a very long time.
Very long time.
Yeah, I think the last one I got into and like bought when they come out was I don't know if it's considered a superhero comic, but Something is Killing the Children. That's probably the last one.
Wow. Dang. Okay. All right. So what do you guys all think? Like, why do you think that the superheroes are dying? Could it be that they've killed the superhero vibe in the world, right? There's this kind of like frequency and vibe with superheroes. It's like, yeah, we're going to save the world. But maybe they don't want us to be saved. I think this is Rayla, everybody. I think that because of Marvel and DC movies, people are getting tired of seeing more superhero stories, especially the ones where you have to keep up with the story. Like you're talking like multiple, like freaking Batman, Dylan Dog featuring Constantine, though that's more of a mystery miniseries. Okay. That's an interesting, perspective. Like, did they kill off the vibe of the superheroes because they just kind of did it too much? They were just like, oh my gosh, we're gonna take this for all the money we can get, and they just freaking over and over and over and over and worked it over so many times that now the billions are in their pocket, and we're just like, oh please, no more. That's crazy. I don't know. It's funny when I think about like superheroes in the world today, I think, and so this is a theory, everybody. It's probably going to get me in trouble. This is a theory. This is a theory before I end the stream, actually. This is my theory. So I think, there's too many. It's been milked to death. Well, that's the consensus. Although it all came from Rayla. I agree with you, Rayla. So here's my theory. Everybody. Okay. So I still think there are superheroes in the world. I think those superheroes are RFK and Tulsi Gabbard, which would make Trump the anti-hero and Kamala the face of the system, which is the villain. That is what I think. And I hope you all have a good night. I hope you find heroes in your life. Find a reason to read heroes so that we can get that frequency back in this world and have a great day. Enjoy your week, everybody. I'll see you in 2.